I think that started. I think I may have just restarted then restarted that. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys, I've just had a bath, so I'm in my pyjamas. It's quite late, actually. 8:30, quite late. Listen to me. I'm 44 going on 94. It's nearly my bedtime, you know. No, I'm joking. Hi, for those of you who just joined my crazy channel. My name's Jan Silver. I'm 44 years old. I've been video logging my journey daily to and beyond a gastric bypass, which tomorrow marks my 6-week surgiversary. I knew I'd say it one day. I kind of smirked at people that were saying that, and then I'm like, hey, it's my surgiversary or my opversary. Anyway, tomorrow marks the day that it's been 6 weeks since I had my surgery, and I'll say it every single week. It's really flown by, actually. I look really flushed. No, I haven't just had sex. My husband's away, remember? And there's no one else here, that's for sure. I'm having a bit of me time. So yeah, everything's really good still. My back's feeling better and better every day. Thanks to those of you who are concerned and have sent me messages. I appreciate that. I've had it for such a long time. I kind of know what I need to do, even if I get really frustrated with myself because I have to rest, and I really bloody hate doing that. You know, I need to be a little bit active. So I had the painter in to get today. Nice guy. He did his job. He's completed what he needs to complete. Now we just need the barn partnership to come and sign it off and get out of our lives. But I don't think it is going to be signed off because there's some issues that, I don't know, we're just being really fussy. I say really fussy. If we'd gone to the pound shop and got an orangery built, couldn't really grumble. You get what you pay for, right? But when you've paid, I'm not going to tell you how much, it's an extortionate amount of money to have this extra room onto our property. I don't think we should be left with little bits that we're not happy with, you know, and it's not bits that I'm being fussy about. It's lumps and bumps in the wall. You know, your plasterer should have done a better job. Anyway, I won't go on about that because I'm not stressed about it anymore. I've kind of let it go a bit, not completely, but a bit. And so that was good. Oh, then my daughter, bless her, she'd gone to John Ratcliffe today, the hospital, to have some tests with Willow. All's come back clear again, nothing. So again, I'm quite relieved and grateful for that. But bless them, brand new car, and they broke down in the car park of Oxford, which is probably a 40-minute drive without traffic. And she's like, Mum, would you come and pick me and Willow up? I'm like, of course I will. You know, she's like, how's your back? I said, look, I'll do it. So I drove to Oxford, and they'd had their recovery vehicle was on its way, but bless her, I don't blame her. You know, how long's the recovery vehicle going to take? You've got a 15-month-old baby that doesn't sit still very well, and I didn't mind at all. So I drove, and they'd got sorted by the time I got there, but it meant we could go and have a coffee in a cafe, and I got to see my granddaughter. So I'd drive a million miles if it meant spending time with her. She is the funniest little girl I've ever seen in my life. I just adore her. She calls me Mama, Mama, and you go, yes, Willow, and she just goes, Mama. She just repeats my name, which makes my heart melt, obviously. So that was good. And then when I got back, I decided to go on my walk, which was really late. It was gone 4:30, I think. And weirdly, because of the day before when I took you guys on my walk, when I got to that same bush, it was actually really strange because I felt a little bit odd. Like, I remembered that I'd heard something in that bush. But as I walked past, I realised, don't be stupid, Janine. You know, you can see in the bush, there's nothing in there. There's no one in there. But it sort of put me a tiny bit on edge. And then I'll be really honest with you guys. And then this runner, I saw 2 people today, funny enough. There was this jogger coming towards me. I wish I'd videoed it really, because he was running towards me fine. He had a hoodie on and, you know, his tracksuit bottoms, whatever. And I said hello and he said hello back. But he had the funniest colour face. He was a white person, but his face was really grey. Like, I don't know really how to explain it, but you only literally see him close up for a few seconds and you're like, hello, and then you suddenly go, did I imagine that? And then as I'm sort of thinking, why was his face that colour? And I was thinking maybe he's put on a lot of cream, but it's not like it was sunny. It was about to chuck it down with rain. It's persisting down right now. And then as I turned around, he wasn't there. But before you think there's a ghost amidst us. There was a bend in the canal. So I was kind of like, did I just imagine that? It was really strange. And then I came up towards, there's 3 houses on the canal. And I saw a man with blue top and blue jeans go into the woods. So that unnerved me a bit because it's really weird. He came off the path and went into the woods. So I kind of was a bit on edge then, thinking, yeah, come on. If I have to, I will pretend that I am a Kung Fu master. And this all goes through my head when you're feeling a little bit vulnerable. You're like, what would you do if somebody jumped out on you? Obviously, if they've got a knife, what can you do? Oh, my God. But I think just because I had that little, what was that yesterday, I suddenly felt I probably need to change my route. And that's a real shame because where I walk, I'm really enjoying this circle I've got. You know, I walk, it's probably half an hour canal, 10 minutes through an industrial estate, over a main road, and then I'm Country Hill, which is hard, but it's worth it, obviously, because I'm getting my cardio up and getting my steps in. That's ultimately what I'm trying to do. But yeah, it just made me feel a little bit, you know, and what I never did see the man in blue again, even though I walked past, I was totally then on edge, I guess, kind of expecting something, I don't know what. And I don't watch horror movies, by the way, and that's exactly why, because my imagination runs batshit crazy, basically. And so I can't watch anything like that. I just wouldn't sleep at night because I'd be imagining it all happening to me. Even really, really violent films, my husband's quite disappointed because all I want to watch is chick flicks. I want a nice romantic comedy, give me somebody falling in love, have a bit of a giggle, have a bit of a laugh, and I'm happy with that. But I don't want any or sci-fis, or I can't do anything like that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like, I think you can get in between people that can watch a bit of everything, but I can't. So Lord of the Rings, what's the one in New Zealand? What's the film they did in New Zealand with the little people or something? Can't watch that because it's all fantasy and I just can't get my brain into it. I just can't, you know, so, but give me a romantic comedy or a chick flick any day and I can. But yeah, I can't seem to. Maybe, so I think my imagination goes well. Maybe I haven't got an imagination and that's the problem. You know, I sort of see something and goes, if there's dragons and the bloody rocks are talking to you, forget it, switch it off. You know, but on the other scale of things, I absolutely love reality TV. So I'm a Big Brother fan through and through. Lisa's not, she hates it. One day, Leo, I'll get you into it. I'm anything reality, The Voice, the X Factor, all of that. I love all of those kind of programs. My husband's got a television. I don't know if you heard that. If I do something with my hand, look, all I'm doing is this. It's not going to do it now. We've got one of those stupid televisions that's got hand signals. Yeah, from here, I can do this and point in the air and it changes things. But I don't like it because I talk with my hands, so I'm constantly bloody changing the channels. I'm like, turn it off. Why can't we just have a normal telly? Just want to press the button, on, off, up, 1, 2, 3, simples. I just want to lead a simple life, really. All this technology is beyond me. Anyway, guys, I guess I've rambled. And come on, Hannah, hurry up. I want to watch some of your videos too. If you think I'm rambling too much and that this isn't interesting and I am daily is too much, let me know maybe, because I quite enjoy doing them, but I don't want to do it if it becomes really, really boring for people. So I guess while I've still got followers and people are watching my videos, and I know that because you are liking and subscribing, I'll carry on. But, you know, tell me if I get really boring, won't you guys? Because I don't want to be that person. I'd rather, you know, I've always been the sort of person, if, you know, tell me it as it is. No bullshit, remember? I should name this one. No bullshit. Just the honest truth. That's me. Thanks for my shout out, Liz. I appreciated that today. And you are doing really, really well. And it is funny how you watch each other on these channels. And of course you feel like you know each other. You know, I'm kind of letting you guys into my life on a daily basis, you know, and I don't expect other people to do it that much. I don't work, I guess. So I've got the time. And I was going to go live tonight, funnily enough. But obviously the Mac that I do the live video on is in the hallway. Not a nice place to sit and do a live. And I thought about carrying it into the orangery and setting it up. And then I was like, no, because it's a bloody Big Mac computer. It's not an iPad or anything. So I thought of Joanne then telling me to watch my back. So you're absolutely right. And I didn't. So I figured I'd just do a quick video. As always, quick turned into 10 minutes. Look at that. And I'm going to now watch my crappy TV. I've got a couple of crackers I might have for my supper. My dinner was good. I had last night's leftover lasagnas and cabbage tonight because I am the cabbage queen. Okay, guys. Oh, I was going to say about being cold. Weirdly, I know we've talked about this before, and this is weight loss related, so I should say this. It is really bizarre. I had to go and buy some trousers today when I was shopping, and I mean like tracksuit bottom trousers, because while I've been walking or cycling, I've normally got the pedal pushers, like just below my knee, sort of compression trousers to exercise in. But it's really cold. The weather's turned here this last couple of days. We're meant to get, well, in fact, it's pissing it down outside right now. And I just avoided the rain. But I knew I was going to be too cold to have my bottoms and my legs exposed. So I went and bought some trousers. And then it dawned on me that who'd have thought a few months ago I was putting on a t-shirt, a fleece, a coat, long trousers, my walking boots, thick socks, gloves, and a scarf. And we are in April. This is crazy because this is the new me. And part of the reason I've just had another long hot bath is because I get cold, especially in the afternoon. The tips of my fingers go really, really, really cold, even when I'm walking. So today I tried, even though I've got gloves on, I want to be able to use my phone. So I've got fingerless gloves. I kept them inside my jacket, but it is really strange. Like it's something, it's quite hard to get used to that when you've never, ever, ever been a cold person. And, you know, so I've had a long hot bath and I have just put my electric blanket on. You know, I'm just like, and already here, I'm ready in case I get a bit chilly. I've got my fleecy blanket. I call it my biddy blanket. So I'm ready to wrap up in my biddy blanket in case my feet get cold. Well, actually, I'm going to put it over me now. So from one cold Jan, flushed, but cold. And my hair really needs a cut, people. So I apologise for it looking, for me, looking like a complete scraggy Annie since last week. But I'm going to go on Thursday with my daughter and meet her after I've had a haircut. So yeah, I should look a little bit better by then. I wonder if my hairdresser will notice any difference in me. We'll have to wait and see. Lisa, happy birthday tomorrow, my love. I obviously have been totally shit friend and I haven't put a card in the post. So you'll have to wait till I see you. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I am sorry, actually, because I really like you. And have a lovely day. I think Mark's off with you. So, and I know you're not feeling well tonight, which is pretty shit when it's your birthday tomorrow. But I hope you have a good day. I'll chat to you tomorrow anyway. Anyway, guys, I'm waffling. Waffling. Have a lovely evening, everybody. It's now 9:15, and I will maybe do another video tomorrow. If you haven't already, click like. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe and join me over on Instagram. I've got 200 followers, by the way. That's pretty cool. Pretty amazing. Okay, I follow a lot more than that, but that's not the point. I like that. And I like Instagram, obviously. Bye, guys. Speak to you tomorrow.